Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Christy Don One, and I am back with another video. I apologize. I have been gone for a minute. Still haven't read through all the comments that you guys sent, but I will be done with it sometime later on this week. Excuse me. Be sure to check out my, well, it's not new anymore, my other YouTube channel, Messy Media U. It's a comedy channel. A lot of stuff I do on my Snapchat profile, I import it to this channel. And it's kind of light edge, sketch comedy, and things of that nature. So go subscribe and enjoy. You will not be disappointed, I promise you, okay? And I'm gonna have some more content uploading sometime this week. Trying to get back to uploading 2 videos a day. I'm trying to accomplish that, but your boy is mad busy. But once again, I apologize, and I also apologize for how the camera is set up. All right, we spent a minute talking about all the aspects going on and affecting me, so let's get into today's live stream. I'm at the drive-through, get me a chicken biscuit and a sweet tea, by the way. We're gonna be talking about the Stanton deal. When I was watching listening to Sirius XM, the sports, I think it was ESPN, Mad Dog Sports. I think it's Mad Dog Sports. Basically, they're talking about how this deal, the Yankees really didn't have to give away nothing to get Stanton. Hold on a second.
587.
Alrighty.
Chicken biscuit one?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, a sweet tea.
You want to add a sweet tea?
No, I said chicken biscuit and sweet tea. All right. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Your boy trying to get something real quick. I want no orange juice. I wanted a sweet tea. Should have got no orange juice though. Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day. Okay, so basically on Mad Dog Sports, they're basically saying that the Yankees didn't have to give away nothing to get Stanton. And the thing about trades, what a lot of people seem to not understand, is a trade benefits teams in a lot of different ways. It benefits them getting better players, a better position to get a better draft pick. Sometimes trades, if you trade a superstar player, you get multiple draft picks, and it's up to the GM to figure out a way how to make those draft picks, those multiple draft picks, be very beneficial to their team and organization. All right? And another way, and it rarely happens, but it happens. Teams get better by unloading massive contracts, and that contract is probably keeping that team from progressing. All right? Now, the Miami Marlins, they always have been in this situation for decades. All right? And a lot of people felt like, well, Derek Jeter, since he's the owner of the Marlins, he probably the team he used to play for was the Yankees. He probably did the Yankees a solid by giving them a player that they need, another slugger that positioned them even further as far as going to the World Series. And he probably didn't ask for much because he used to play for the Yankees. And to that I say this: that's bull hockey, because as an owner, you have to put your franchise in a position where it's better, than it once was before you was the owner. all right? And a lot of people think that it's Derek Jeter. He's new to this, and with new owners, sometimes they get bamboozled, and it's nothing more about, it's less about that and more so of Derek Jeter saw the writing on the wall. It was best to get rid of Stanton, to unload his contract to another team, which, by the way, the Yankees are going to pay $267 million of, I think it was almost $300 million that the Miami Marlins signed Stanton into. And this was before Derek Jeter. That's a big-time contract. Even though he's young now, you have to look at the later years of this contract when he's older and he's past his prime. They're going to be, if he would have stayed with the Marlins, as an older player, they would have been overpaying him. Okay? You ever heard of the term upside down? Like people, they get loans for cars, and the loan is more valuable than the car, and that's what currently was constructed with the Miami Marlins and Stanton. Okay? So, plus he had a no-trade clause. They couldn't send him anywhere. They tried to send him to the St. Louis Cardinals. He didn't want to go there. The San Francisco Giants. He didn't want to go there either. Okay? And probably both of them franchises was going to offer the Marlins better picks than what they got from the Yankees. Okay? So they're in the same similar. They were in the same situation as the New York Knicks with Carmelo Anthony. They've been trying. When you talk about the New York Knicks, they've been trying to trade. They're trying to get rid of Carmelo Anthony for years. All right, they just never got a good deal for him, and they still didn't get a good deal for him when they traded him to the Oklahoma City Thunder. But once again, with trades, sometimes the franchise is better by unloading a contract that is not favorable for that organization, just to simply get rid of and unload that contract. Because how is the franchise going to get better if they were stuck with this Stanton contract? This is $300 million. Jesus Christ. With $300 million, you can probably get 10 decent players and still had money to spare. Or get 2 all-star players and still have a little money, a little wiggle room to fix everything else in the roster. Okay? So, if you look at it, yeah, they didn't get better. Derek Jeter didn't get, he only got some mid-level draft picks, and I believe a catcher or an outfielder. I forgot the guy's name. But if you look at it, the biggest thing they got rid of was Stanton's contract. Like I said, the Yankees are going to pay $267 million. The Marlins are going to pay the rest. He can opt out at 2020, which, if he plays his cards right, why would you want to opt out that soon when this contract, this is as good as it's going to get? All right? Why would you want to opt out, go into free agency, thinking that you're going to get better or more than what you had under this deal? All right? You'll be a fool to do that unless his production just skyrockets. All right? If he's slugging more than 50 home runs for like the next couple of years and they win a title, yeah, I could possibly see that. Okay? Him opting out. Well, multiple titles. He'll probably gamble and say, well, look, if the Yankees want me, they'll re-sign me to a better deal. But I think this deal is as good as it's going to get for Stanton. All right? So, that's pretty much what's going on. A lot of people feel like the Marlins got bamboozled on a bad deal, but you have to understand and understand the optics of the situation. It wasn't like they could trade him anywhere so they could get even better draft picks than what they got from the Yankees. And with this no trade clause, it made it even more difficult. Plus, Derek Jeter was looking at it from the aspects of getting rid of his large contract. It's a big contract, okay? Not a lot of teams were in the market of paying him that type of money. They would probably pay half of the money, but the Yankees were going to pay more than half. All right? So, as far as this piece, does this make the Yankees World Series contenders? Yeah. But they still got a ways to go. All right? If you look at the World Series this year, everyone assumed that the Dodgers were going to win it because they had all the aces. But see, the problem with that theory is the Astros, they had a few aces, but they had a better pitching rotation than the Dodgers. All right? And then that's why the Dodgers are going to probably beef up the pitching. And they too was also in the market for Stanton. But that deal was too rich for the Dodgers, okay? So, it's one of those things. I think in time, this deal is going to be very beneficial for the Miami Marlins. They're not going to see it this year, but they will definitely see it if they start drafting and signing the right players. It's only going to make that team better, right? It's going to make the Yankees a little bit better, but they still have a ways to go on as far as winning the World Series. All right, but guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe, please. Notification squad in the building. Hit that notification icon, that notification bell, so it'll let you know when my next video or live stream is going down. It's your boy, I'm Chris the Don One, and I am out.